Welcome to Mondays with Mark. I'm Mark, and this is Smokeysteveandmarc. Yes, it is. Welcome back. It's great to see you. It really, really is on this spooky Monday evening. How are you anyway? I had an actually pretty good day today. Work was actually pretty light, and I was really happy with that because I was able to leave a little bit early today and get home and finish, well, Mondays with Mark. Y'all, we have a lot to do today, and it's going to be so much fun. But we'll get to that in a second. I want to just check in, see how everybody's doing there, gotta do that. But definitely stay tuned till the end. We're going to get started off right away here because we do have a lot to do. But stick around till the end because when we come back, I have, we'll get caught up on some chit chat because I have a story that I really want to share with you this evening, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Oh, it is spooky season. I won't say it. I'm excited about it. I know. I say it all the time. It's like repetitive, beating the dead horse, they say, I know, but I love this is my favorite time of year, and in particular, Smokeysteveandmarc is my favorite time of year too. It's so much fun to do everything, around the holiday. It is, I just love it, and we have so many projects to do, and tonight, we have 2 projects to do, and it's all about decorating for Halloween, and we're going to go outside too. Yes, it's a perfect autumn day. Oh, wait till you see it. Well, you know what? We've, in the past, I was trying to think of how many years now we've done Smokeysteveandmarc, and I didn't go back and look, but it's been at least 4 years. It might even be 5. I'm not sure, but I'll have to go back and look. And every year, we do our DIYs and our recipes and all that stuff for spooky season, but every year we also go outside and decorate, and we usually have a project or 2 that goes with the outside decorations. Like last year, which I think this is one of my favorite projects we ever made, we did the floating witch broom. Oh, it was so cool. I got a lot of comments about it, from people walking by. It was really, really cool. And then the year before that, we did the in-ground crypt, with the mummy hands coming out. And oh, look, that's when Oscar was my little outside helper. Oh, gosh. You remember that? You guys have been around for a while. You probably remember that Oscar was the outside kitty. And he helped me with the garden. And he helped me with all the decorating. It was so much fun. And then, gosh, the year before that, we made the pallets, the jack-o'-lanterns and the ghosts out of the wooden pallets. And then, I don't know, year before that or in between there somewhere, we did those big giant ghosts that lit up. It was so much fun. And actually, they're all still here on our channel if you want to take a look at them if you want to make them yourself. I think Steven made a Smokeysteveandmarc playlist down there. In our list there, so all those projects from years past are still there, and I've just started going through them and looking at them again, and I'm like, I remember this, I remember that. But tonight, we have 2 outside projects that are they're so awesome, and I really hope they turn out okay. Like that witch's broom we did last year, I didn't practice or nothing ahead of time. I just was thinking, oh, this would look cool, and I think this is how we'll do it, and then I just kind of did it in real time and hoped that it turned out right, but it did, these projects are like that, so we're gonna see how they turn out. We have a few hours left of sunlight, and decorating like the outside is one of my favorite things to do around this season. So I'm going to take you with us, and we're going to go outside and do 2 projects and decorate. And let me tell you, you know, we have there's Halloween decorations. And we have a lot of them. Yes, we do. We certainly do. But you know me, I love decorating, and we have 2 projects to do today too. So I guess I better move all this stuff out into the yard, and we'll get started on our first project. It is so beautiful out. Oh my gosh, like what a perfect autumn day, right? Oh my goodness. The wind is blowing, the sun is coming in and out. Oh, what a great day to do some Halloween decorations. Okay, for this project, y'all, we're gonna be making a glowing bone fire pit. Oh, it's gonna look so cool when we're done. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the first thing I did was I cleared out a space for our fire pit, and I'm doing mine about 3 to 4 inches round. And then we're going to like make a border all around it like a fire pit out of stones or rocks. And I just happen to have a bunch of these bricks from the garden that has some creepy moss growing on it. So that's what I'm going to use to make my fire circle, okay? Okay. Okay, so now it's time to add our bones. Now, I have all kinds of bones that I got at the Dollar Tree. I ordered some from Amazon. Party City's another great place. Even some styrofoam skulls like this, right? And then I have some of the plastic ones. That's from the Dollar Tree. And then, as you can see, I just took some black spray paint and I kind of gave them just a little spray every once in a while to make them look like, well, charred a little bit, you know? So now we're going to stack them all up into a bone bonfire. Now, when we do that, I'm also going to be hot gluing them together to give them a little bit of, well, stability. We've been known to get some pretty big wind gusts here, so that'll help them stay together, okay? Okay. Ta-da! Ooh, looks creepy. He's all one piece there. Oh, okay. Ooh, and I put some bones around the outside. All right. So now, ooh, the clouds. Okay. So now we're going to, we're going to make it glow with some flame lights here. Now these you can get, this time of year you can get these everywhere. But you can order them online too. I got a box of the bulbs and I had the wires, so that's good. Just have to make sure he's plugged in good there. And we're just gonna place our bulbs every so often around our fire pit here to make it look like it's on fire. Oh yeah, I even cut a hole in some of the bottoms of the skulls to put them up inside. So this should look pretty cool. Okie dokie. There it is. Oh, just in time. It's starting to get dark. Okay. So now we're all placed, and now the last thing we're going to do, I just got some old twigs and branches from back in the garden, and I made them look charred with the black spray paint again. And we're just going to stick them in, tuck them in here and there just to cover up any wires and any open gaps in there. And that's all there is to it. And the last thing I did was I added some incense sticks in there. Oh yeah, not just for the scent, but to add that last little touch of spookiness to our fire pit. And now, it's on to our next project. Well, for this project, we're going to be making some 4x4 ghosts. This project is so easy. That's a lot of fun to do too. To start off, you need some 4x4 wood, just some scrap pieces. You can get this at a lumber store, or hey, maybe you have some scrap ones, right? Cut them in different sizes. I made one long and a couple shorter ones here. And the first thing we're gonna do is paint them white. Okay, so next we have to add the ghost's spooky faces, and for that we'll need some black felt. And now we glue them on. And that is it. Now we're gonna go place them in the garden. Come on. So I'm just digging a hole to put our posts in, our ghost posts. And you wanna do maybe about a quarter of the length of your post. You wanna make a hole about that deep so that it gives it enough support. Looks like we're ready to put them in. Right. I think we're good. They're nice and secure. All right, gotta go put the rest of them in. I just love how they turned out, don't you? They're so cool. And such an easy, fun project, right? Very cool. All right, well, I have a few things up here, but I have a lot more to do, so I guess I better get to work. I got a lot done. I got a lot done. So, I'm really happy with how the projects turn out. What did you think? Did you like them? Like, every year I'm like, I hope that they're like at least as good as, if not better than the year before. You know what I mean? But I'm happy with the way they turned out. And that fire pit, adding that incense at the end there, you know, to give it a little smoke coming out is just that last little step that just really makes it really, really spooky and really, really awesome. And I got these ones. Look at these incense sticks. They're huge. These are on Amazon. Got them on Amazon there. And they burn for hours, which is so nice, because especially for like trick-or-treating night, you know, the little incense sticks, they don't really burn long enough. You know, these last for a few hours, and it adds like a nice little scent, you know, when they come to get their candy. It's really, really cool. So I'm definitely gonna stick with these big ones for the fire pit. And those ghosts, oh my gosh, what an easy, cute project. I think I might make a short out of those too, because I think it's one that like a lot of people could do and really easy. I've seen it on Pinterest and stuff, but I've never made them before, but I really, really think they're cool. But so I'm really excited to show you the finished product, but well, I mean, is it ever really finished? I mean, for me it isn't. I know it's like, well, no, okay, it's done. I didn't get to finish the porch, though. I have a couple little things to do on the porch, and, you know, a few little tweaks here and there outside, but really, overall, I did get a lot done, and, I'll do a little, well, after we're done, you know, chit-chatting here, I'll show you how it all turned out, and then, you know, as I actually really completely finish it, I'll show you in the next couple days. Okay, so, but oh, it was so much fun being out there and doing that with you. I hope you enjoyed it. But okay, so before we say goodbye tonight, I have a little story that I wanted to tell you. And oh, but first, Check this out. I can't believe that I forgot to put this in our trip video from yesterday. Did you ever see a baby seagull? Oh my gosh, we did. They were so adorable. They were so little. They were running into the water, then they'd run out when the wave would come in. So little. They were so cute, y'all. I've never seen a baby seagull before in real life. It was so cute. I just had to share it with you because it kind of lifted me up, like a positive moment. And this story that I want to share with you is a positive moment too. It is. And it's something that I think needed to happen today, because what happened certainly helped me a lot. And I believe that it helped this other person too. And this other person would be a client that I work with at work. And she's having a rough time right now. And she has a lot of things going on in her life. ADHD and anxiety and depression. And she lives in an unhealthy relationship. Her husband is not friendly to her. And I've noticed over a couple of months, she's been losing a lot of weight. And so she's going through a lot of things right now. She has a severely autistic daughter who's just about 18 years old. And her life really revolves around taking care of her. And she never complains about it. In fact, she lights up when she talks about Jasmine, this is her daughter. And she's a wonderful person, and she didn't have a ride home from her appointment today, so I drove her home, and we got to talking, and I'll tell you, she had said one of the things that is really, really bothering her are her teeth. And she's missing some teeth, and it's affecting her self-esteem and her confidence. And y'all know that it's something that I deal with, and that it has just kind of overtaken my life. It overshadows pretty much everything I do. In particular, here on the channel, I am always so self-conscious, and I find myself doing things like trying to angle the camera different, or hold up something while I'm talking or something. But no one has ever made me feel uncomfortable or pointed it out or anything. I need extensive dental work done, and it so happens that she's in the same position, and she needs to find a way to get it done, and finances are definitely one of them, and as is for me. And I had some money saved up, but then we needed car repairs and this and that, and I mean, I do have I am saving for it, but it looks like next year will be the year that I get the work done. I haven't started, but and they did give me, I have a partial that covers some of them, but then another tooth had broken off in the front, and so I totally related to what she was saying, and how it just encompasses, it takes over everything that you do, it's like the first thing people see, and so it can really be debilitating, and it can really cause anxiety and depression to get worse. And we had this discussion, we related, and the advice, I gave her some advice, and we're going to look together to find a provider that might be able to help her with a sliding scale, or maybe she can get some free dental work done or something like that, which I could do for myself as well, and I haven't. It's so, I don't know why it's so easy to, there's a saying that goes along with this. It's like, I should take my own advice, and, and how, things like that, whether it's how much money you have, or what type of job you have, or how big your house is, or your teeth, that does not define who you are as a person, and I told her that I even mentioned you guys. I said, on the channel, I said, I feel very comfortable. I can't say comfortable, but I do feel comfortable talking about it and pointing it out. And there's some other people on the channel who have related to me and are in similar positions with having to get a lot of dental work done and not being able to do it. And in my relationship, I mean, Steven doesn't even see the, doesn't even see it. He never, ever. In fact, he makes me feel pretty good about it, and as do the people who are close to me. And, it's so easy to allow something like that to define us as a person, and to just X away all your self-esteem and all your self-confidence, but it doesn't have to be that way. And once I started talking about it, it felt a little bit better. I can only do what I can do, and I have a plan, and it takes time, and that's what I'm doing, It's out of my control for the most part until I'm able to do what I'm able to do. And by the end of the conversation, she did feel a lot better. I mean, she was even physically looked a little better. I mean, she was very happy. And I was too. And I'm so grateful for that conversation today too, because it also helped me with, when in my job, I don't always feel like I'm helping people. And I don't like that feeling, because very often, a lot of times it's a pretty thankless job. People don't usually come back and say, hey, you helped me. Or I don't see a person that I work with and have moved on, and then years later they contact me again and they're doing well. It doesn't always happen that way. So sometimes I can get into my head and say, what am I doing here? I mean, I don't think I'm helping anybody, blah, 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 And this was one of those situations that helped me out with that as well. So I just wanted to share that with you because it was a positive moment. And, the takeaway from it for me, and really for anybody, it doesn't have to be about this. It could be about anything that might be troubling us. The trick is not to let whatever that is define us as a person, because it's not. You know what I mean? So I hope that made sense. It really was an eye-opener for me, and it did make me feel a little bit better about the situation, so. But, so that was that today, and other than that, work was pretty good. Overall, work was actually really good, so that was good, and it's back to the grind tomorrow. And, of course, the rest of the week, and we have a lot of fun stuff planned for the channel this week too. Steve will be back on Thursday, but Steve will try it. And Friday, y'all, it's Friday the 13th. Ooh, Superstition Friday. Oh, how about that? Halloween coming, Spooky Steve and Mark, and Friday the 13th. Oh, just perfect, right? Okay. All right, well, you know what? I think I've kept you long enough tonight. I hope you enjoyed our time together. I know that I did. Thank you so much for spending that time with me. It is a great honor when somebody gives their time to you. Time is precious, and I have found that as I'm getting older, that time has been moving very fast. So, to sit and spend time with me like this is a great honor. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. Definitely hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when we have a new video coming out. Yes, that's a very important thing. Check us out over on social media. We're on X and Facebook and Instagram, and all of our contact right below. That'd be our email address and our post office box. If you have any questions on any of the projects we did tonight, just shoot me an email and I'll get back to you. And I guess that's all she wrote. You guys have a fantastic spooky week, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, everybody. Mwah.